All right, so you got your first piece.
I did.
Did it hurt?
So not as bad as expecting. I'm a little OCD, so I was like Googling everything. Is it going to hurt? Where did it hurt? Everything like that. And surprisingly, I didn't cry. I'm proud of myself. I took it like a champ.
Coming up from the Villian Arts Tattoo Convention in Houston. It's awesome.
Kahuna for Tat-Stories here in Houston. And I've got Laney. Laney is no longer a tattoo virgin. She got her first piece today. And it's awesome. We're going to have her talk a little bit about that piece and let you guys know what it meant to her. So, what'd you get?
So I got the Death's Head Hawk Moth. And so typically people don't really know what that is. And so I just say it's basically that iconic image from The Silence of the Lambs. They have that moth and like the eyes and everything. So that's the image that I got.
I thought it was a fancy moth. I guess not, huh? Something totally different than that. All right, so you got your first piece.
I did.
Did it hurt?
So not as bad as expecting. I'm a little OCD, so I was like Googling everything. Is it going to hurt? Where did it hurt? Everything like that. And surprisingly, I didn't cry. I'm proud of myself. I took it like a champ. My tattoo artist was impressed. My friend was impressed with me. So now I'm ready to rock and roll and add some more to it.
Okay, if it didn't hurt, did you white knuckle anything, or it just was, okay?
I think it was all okay. I was wondering if I could like have something to squeeze, like just in case, because I was always so paranoid I was gonna like flinch and then I was gonna have like a long line streak down my arm. But I didn't. He was like, just relax and it's fine. And so I just relaxed my arm, started talking to my friend. It all went by really quick. He's really light-handed, so I'm really, really blessed for his work.
Light-handed is good, folks. That means the angle's pretty darn good. I like it. So, black and or that's black is basically black and gray.
Yeah, so
is that what you really wanted?
Yes. So, like I said, I have OCD, and so I'm staying away from color because I feel like if I had color, I'd be like, this doesn't really match my outfit too well, and and so I don't want to limit my outfit choices. But most of my wardrobe's black anyway, so I think it'll be good.
I don't know about OCD. I just think you might have an overactive fashion sense.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, I'll take it. We won't pre-diagnose me yet.
All right. So nobody stops at one. Are you going to stop at one?
So I do have two itty-bitty little tattoos that don't really count, I don't think. But I do have like a small Friday the 13th tattoo like right here. And then I have a white ink tattoo on my wrist. But no, I already booked my next tattoo appointment. So
She's already booked it. All right, what are you getting next?
so I think I'm going to get a poison bottle with a rabbit head in it. It's going to be my spooky, delicate, dainty sleeve. So I love anything horror, spooky, creepy, crawly, and so I'm about it.
Okay. Spooky, creepy, crawly, dainty.
Dainty and delicate, yes.
Right. Okay. So those bugs are going to be fine lines. Right?
Yeah, kind of the same style, not quite American traditional, not as bold, but kind of that same element. I like the vintage kind of like artwork, and so everything else will probably be kind of tied in that way somehow.
Okay. Now, when the sleeve's done, anything else?
We're moving on to the thigh.
The thighs. Okay. She's going to get the thighs done. Okay. And when they're done?
Then I'm going to have to take a long sabbatical and really figure out what is next for me, because then maybe I'll move on to the next sleeve. Don't think Mama will be too happy about it, but it's not about her, it's about me.
Mom, ink is cool. It's not a problem. Honest. Laney knows. Well, I'll tell you what, Laney, we appreciate you taking time to talk to us today. This is Kahuna. And if you guys have any idea on what you think Laney should get, feel free to put it up on the channel as a comment. I think she'd really appreciate it. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe you'll come up with some other way to show creepy daintily. Who knows? This is the Kahuna. This is Laney. We're in Houston, and we are out. Kahuna with Tat-Stories. I'm here in Houston, and I'm going to interview Bubba. Now, I'm here to tell you, folks, Bubba's got a whole bunch of trophies out front because he's a really good tattoo artist. Actually, he's a great tattoo artist, let's be honest. Bubba, you're also a collector, which is pretty awesome. Tell me, What's your favorite piece that you've collected over the years?
I actually have a birthday cake, neo-traditional style birthday cake on the back of my head that Mikey Godwin did for me, but it's for my grandmother. So
He's got a birthday cake for his grandmother. I think that's pretty cool, actually. So, Grandma ever see it?
yeah, she's seen it. I haven't always had long hair. I had to shave it to get tattooed, but yeah, she's seen it.
And what'd she say?
She liked it. She thought it was pretty funny, actually. So
Now, Grandma, we like that. That's cool. Anytime you got a cool grandma, that works. How long have you been doing tattoo work?
this is 13 years.
What do you like about it?
There's a lot of freedom involved. It's not going to the same spot every day, going into an office, clicking away on the same keyboard, working on the same thing. It's, one day you might be doing a black and gray angel or a portrait. The next day you might be doing color roses. It's just a lot of fun, different things going on. And, it's definitely not repetitive.
So this is a man that does like variety. That's a good thing. So what's your, if you were to think about, a place in the country where you like to go, if you're, let's say, doing some tattoos around the country, where do you like to go?
I'd probably have to say somewhere out in California, maybe LA or Orange County, anywhere out there would probably be cool. I know there's a lot of good guys out there. Or maybe just to visit and see what's going on,
Absolutely, I can see that. I'm from the LA area, and I've toured a few places that provide ink, and it's been kind of interesting. Have you ever met Nico Hurtado?
I have not, sir.
I actually met him once.
Really?
He was a pretty cool guy, actually, I got to tell you. All right, let me ask you this. You got a lot of ink, but are you going to get any more?
Eventually. I've been so busy lately, I haven't had time for myself, but you know what they say, you got to make time for yourself, so we'll see how it goes.
See, the collector always goes without if you're an artist, because if you get really busy and you're really good, like Bubba here, guess what? You don't have time. But when you get time, where are you going to get it?
I think next we got to finish up this side on my left shoulder here, and then after that, who knows? I'm running out of room, really.
I kind of like who knows. You can never run out of room. I once interviewed a gal. She had an entire back piece taken off so she could have put a new one on.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be doing all that. We'll just stick with the ones we got,
Yeah, I don't blame you. I called her Miss Whiteboard, but she said, hey, it was okay. It just felt like, hot bacon. I said, yeah, that doesn't sound so good.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of hot bacon on me, but okay.
Who's your favorite client? I mean, just somebody that, nobody famous or anything, but, what's their name?
Man, that's tough to say. I have a lot of clients that are just very, I can name them all off the top of my head. Reagan, Christy, Becky, Tina. I got a guy named Mike who's always down to get some cool stuff.
Why are they some of your favorites?
They just let me have artistic freedom, man. Like, we built up, of course we had to build a little bit of trust here and there, but they just enjoy my artwork. So I get to have a lot of freedom and do fun things.
Now, are there some people that have basically said, I will never let anyone but Bubba work on me?
I've heard that, but I mean, I'm not going to get upset if they go to somebody, just try to make sure they're, better than me or something. That'd be good.
Okay, better than Bubba. Now say that 10 times real fast, because I don't think I can.
Yeah, we're not going to try.
What you doing here in Houston? What's your favorite piece that you did here?
Actually, it's right here. Reagan, come here.
Come on over, Reagan. We're going to see.
We just knocked this one out. It's a Coraline inspired piece from the movie Coraline, and we knocked that out yesterday. It was a lot of fun, the button eyes and everything.
This is an amazing piece, folks. I'll snap a picture of it so you can see it on B-roll. It's just absolutely amazing. So, Bubba, what kind of work do you like I mean, you talk about variety. Is black and gray something you really get into, or do you really like to punch the color sometimes?
I do a lot of black and gray color fusion anyway. I always enjoy doing color. Some pieces I enjoy doing black and gray, but I mean, really anything. I like doing a lot of abstract type things, just stuff you're not going to see every day. I feel like it gets a little mundane doing roses all the time, and I've been there, and like I said, people give me artistic freedom, so now I just kind of come up with cool stuff that I like as imagery, and then they let me do it on skin. So I'm actually really lucky.
That's actually pretty cool, folks. Now think about that. He's not doing realism per se. He's doing realism that's coming off of the top of his head from his imagination. I really like that. And it sounds like something you really like too, huh?
Oh yeah, I really enjoy doing it. It's very freeing when somebody sees like something that you just created and they're like, wow, that's really cool, I want it on me. And some people see it and they're like, wow, that's totally not for me. But just to know somebody really appreciates it, that's always good. I mean, some of the stuff that I do, obviously you'll get a picture of that eventually, but some of it's a little bit different than what you'd normally see. So yeah, it's really nice to have something come out of my brain and transfer it onto somebody forever.
Well, talking about really good, this guy's ink is really good. Not only as a collector, but also as a giver. He's amazing. I just saw the work that Reagan had on her leg. It's awesome. I'm going to do a nice slow pan of all of his trophies that are sitting out front. I love this guy. I think he's awesome. You're going to love him on Tat-Stories. This is the Kahuna. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you think Bubba needs to get something else to maybe pair with the grandma tattoo, you let me know.